And we're back. I know it's probably surprising for a lot of people that a video starts on something that we've already seen. Truly, this is the mysteries of life. But we have more bosses to conquer and more really nice boss designs and visuals to enjoy. So we'll go to one of the other worlds. So you've got this one. I think there's 3 different worlds and one of them you unlock later. It's either 3 or just 2.
Can we look at the city one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we want to.
Nice.
So we want to get enough points and we'll do the, if I recall correctly, the one that's next to the pendulum one, which is the, I think it's something to do with fire. I think that one's one of the few that I remember, and I believe it was that the sister was a pyromaniac. And so that boss, its whole thing is that it eats fire out of the fireplace and spits it at you.
Oh, that's
and you have to like grab a tongue while she's spitting it.
Yeah, the vanity.
Oh, you can look. I'm positive you can look onto this.
It locks onto their butt.
Yeah, it shows their weak spot. Yeah, so while they're doing that blinking red thing, you can't hit them again. It's basically to stop you doing just constant crits on a boss. But I hate this world compared to the grass one because while you haven't got to do the weird flicking stuff to get out, it's a lot easier for fluff in general because it's all like platforming. I know that little weird spotlight.
Where's the actual boss? Am I missing something here?
This is one of the EX worlds.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
If it's any boss world never has anything other than the boss in it.
Oh, I thought you said there would be some.
There might be. There might be one boss that has some form of ag. But I think for the most part these only appear in these worlds. Also, a little thing that if you push these off, they do the little helicopter thing to get back up.
Okay.
So you can't just push them off to. Oh, excellent. Thanks, friend. Wait till Langdon.
What do you lose for that? Oh, okay,
you just get extra damage.
Okay.
It's basically only annoying because it puts you back to the spawn.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a pain. It's the cooler design out of the 2, but it's the more annoying design out of it.
Definitely.
Because you've got all these platforms, and if one of these is in your way, then you just got to hope you can get around the side of them.
Do they try and hurt you, or are they just sort of...
They sometimes do. It seems like they follow whatever rule they feel like. So sometimes they will actively seek to hit you, and other times they will not. So this one might not. Well, that one did. Yeah, you see, get behind.
Yeah, okay.
It's weird. I don't know if you can hear as well, the music, again, like the visuals, is incredibly trippy. This is like all it is, it's just like... It's like club music.
Yeah, it's just, it's just standard video game music.
I've always quite liked music in this game. I don't know if it's by anyone in particular, but it's nice music.
My favourite video game music, Oblivion Sky, or Payday 2.
Yeah, Payday 2's got some good shit. They are. So Spinger was the boss for Gig first one.
Yeah.
Cinder is who we're going to be looking at now.
Cinder. Before she was possessed by the demons of vanity, Cinder always had an unhealthy fascination.
Get him!
Now that she has been transformed into her own image of perfect beauty, Cinder's pyromaniac has again resurfaced. Cinder's weak spot is her explosive Adam's apple. Women don't have an apple. The fiery source of her power. When she breathes fire, she is both at her most dangerous and...
Yeah. So that also gives you a hint on how to beat the bosses if you can't figure it out. But yeah, so here's the little gallery thing. So these that are blocked are all the other bosses.
Yeah.
And then we've got Spinger here. Can't remember how you zoom in on it. Controls for this area are a bit obscure. So we can zoom in on it. We can have a little fiddle about with it.
That's pretty cool.
While you're in this mode, you can like pinch it and drag it around a little bit because that's an arm that should be. But if you hit square, you can put like a bit of a different effect on it. There's other. So there's circles. It gives it like a metallic gloss. You got like a rock version. You got the black and white.
Oh, that makes it look cool.
Scratch thing. And you can do that with all of them. It's just a little something to have a look at, and it shows you which sister was associated with it.
Yeah.
Again, it's not much. I mean, overall, this game is extraordinarily short. It's if I remember correctly from what I'm thinking of with Treasure Gig do a lot of games where there were these really different off-the-wall concepts, but they never be particularly long games.
Yeah.
They'd be relatively short and sweet. Because if this game was much longer, it would become downright tedious at the end of the game. Because as cool as it is, I like games like this where it's just a bunch of different bosses that are all very different.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, but it can become very tedious if they give you too many. Which is, I guess is one of the reasons why I prefer the Shadow of the Colossus that we got rather than one that was going to have like double the amount of Colossi. Because it would just start becoming... You can only do...
But they could have brought out another one with the other Colossus in.
I know, but...
It left me wanting more, that's the problem.
Here's the thing, because that's what you want to do. You want to give people wanting more. But if we're playing this, and all it was boss fights, and you had 30 different ones that you had to fight, not only do you start running out of original ideas, the player gets bored. The player can only deal with so much. Yeah. This is one of the creepier designs. I'm not a fan of this design. It's kind of creepy. So again, they have like the base.
It kind of reminds me of David Bowie in his new in the Black Star video.
I thought we were making a joke about David Bowie being black or fat. I don't know why I said black. I was distracted because I saw her open the mouth. Can't get it. Fuck.
It's kind of like our avatars, to be honest.
Get it? Bastard. It's so hard because the mouth keeps getting in the way. You fat cunt, please.
Twice.
Sorry. Someone else can do it.
It's a tough job and somebody's got to do it. Also, does your jaw not hurt every time you go through a door? You seem to fucking fall out of the sky and land straight on your face.
No, it's fine. No, sit still. There we are.
You did it?
Yeah, I got it just as she hit me. I think, anyway. It did the little flash of light. Yeah, there it is. You see her hovering around. Because that's the attack that does the most damage. Now she's doing a weird ejectability.
Didn't get it.
Yeah.
Where's her Adam's apple then? I can't even see that.
It's you say Adam's apple, but it's a tungsten. I think that's a translation error, but
yeah.
When she opens them out, it's that one, the tungsten.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Again, that's one of those things where I never actually understood why they get it wrong. Yes. Got it. Just hates it. You can't even get 3 hits on it because it's like, that's it, she's done, she's had enough. Yeah. And even the bosses get a long time of immunity when you do a major damage.
One whole major damage.
On the plus side, she's a lot easier to hit with her projectiles than Spinner.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't move as much.
Definitely looks that way. And she's massive. I mean, look at her. Spinner wasn't that big.
No, in fact, if anything, this is probably the boss you should start with, but for whatever reason, every time I play it, I start with Spinner.
Yeah.
So, as you may be able to hear, I know Rory can see it, when you're building up the damage, you want to keep, like, spinning the stick, basically, because it helps, like, build up the tension quicker.
Yeah.
So, that's why I'll be furiously doing that. So, like, I'm jerking off on the controller.
Not really how you jerk off.
What is with that weird zoom in on the face?
I don't know.
That's real creepy zooming. It's like...
The sister's weird as well.
Yeah, they're all they're either very short like Linda, very tall, or I think there might be 2 accents that's fat. And they do weird dances at the end. God bless you, all of us. And the hang's just there like, yeah, I love it.
Arrested me for what? I thought it was America.
Hopefully, yeah. See, we've got 6 points. So, all being well, we should be able to do the next boss without having to do another EX world.
Okay. Yeah.
And that should unlock the next like tier of bosses. Okay, there's this one, and then there's the robot. I can't remember these bosses. I only remember the first 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember the first 2, and I remember the horror boss, and that's it.
Consult the book. Is this Miss Mecca?
I assume that's the robot. What's the other one?
Siren.
I think it's Siren.
Okay, Siren's original ambition was to become a successful opera singer. In a possessed demon state, she's singing to a potentially captive audience. The same music has power to transform the soul. In Siren's case, this transformation is quite literal. Don't be deceived by her innocent facade. When this dark diva sings, it's all about to break loose. What's that one?
Don't like to sing. I think it's... Yeah, I think this is the one with the ags that I'll come back, because I think they become aggro if you let them. I think you have to get rid of them. I can't actually remember. Or you have to throw them at her.
Yeah, I think these will get aggro when she sings. That will be what it means by all hell breaking. I didn't say hell. I said hell.
I can't remember how to do this one. You know, because they come back.
I don't know what this is.
I think I'm moving them out the circle, actually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like how it gets higher each one. There we are, but when it gets pissed off.
Oh! Please stop. Oh, God.
Gets equal. I didn't understand that as a child. I don't understand it now either, though, to be honest. It's not. It doesn't mean. Get it up, Hank, please.
Are you mashing?
No, you're not allowed. You have to just sit and wait.
Okay.
You have to sit and wait and let the demon come. That's the worst part about it, because you have to sit there and you have to do it when the boss won't hit you for 3 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
So you've got to, usually you have to wait till you know most of the boss's attacks before you can do it.
Yeah.
And this is the only real way to damage her, you just have to keep doing this. I don't think she actually has many attacks.
Okay.
It's one of these, again, it's one of the easier bosses. Some of these bosses, like this one, are fucking trivial to do.
Yeah.
And then you have others that are relatively fucking hard.
Can't you grab her head?
It doesn't do any extra damage. I think she does actually get quicker, but I think that's it. That's the worst part, when you're trying to flick them out when you keep going the same way.
Oh! Oh!
I kind of feel like I should let her get one attack out.
It's coming!
I can't remember what it goes.
Oh, it didn't come.
I probably would have fucked it up at least one. I always thought, even now, these look like very similar to the Moogles from Final Fantasy, just without the wings. Because they've got like the really pale faces, the really cutesy small bodies. But I now noticed that what I thought was the nose, which was the red bit, is actually their mouth.
Yeah, it's the tongue.
Because they're like anime excite face.
Yeah. It's a shame they don't have an arm with 2 fingers on it, just to look like hot piece.
Jesus!
Peace, God, Jesus.
No, she didn't get the case. She hasn't got them more. I legit don't think she has any other attacks other than that. So.
Wow, okay.
I'll ram it into her a bit.
Did you say damn it?
I don't know.
Damn it.
I can't remember. I think if there is any voice acting, it's like the minimum amount. I don't even think, from what I recall, I don't know if there's an ending cutscene.
Oh, who does she look like? She looks like something, I can't think what.
It looks like a generic opera singer. It kind of thing.
Shots have been fired.
Because they are always like bigger women, because it means that the lungs can actually get. You have the really tall, slender ones that are just like really like. Get like about that. You have her just stomping around.
Tumblr can hear you, Joel. They're coming. Tumblr's coming.
You just like look at
Triggered.
Like, what was that? Get out!
Get out of my room, Mom!
They just come in with tampons covered in blood. It's like a syringe gun.
Yeah.
Just fill with that.
It's a woman's right! Like, okay. We get it. Oh wow, we are going to offend a lot of people.
Nah, that's kind of the point.
But it doesn't matter because they're on Tumblr.